Hello again, Conce. You can see we've got the Mew R #1 quest that was announced by Capcom the other day. Came out yesterday, I believe. It's Tempered Furious Rajang in the arena, and it has some pretty great rewards. So I just wanted to spend some time talking about the quest, how it works and what it gives you and how good the rewards are. So we're fighting it in the arena with the gate. It's a pretty nice area. You've got a ledge on one side and a slope on the other if your weapons need those things, and in the middle you've got a lot of flat terrain. Of course, Rajang somehow always manages to be near the ledge just to spite me, but anyway, I'll complain about that some other time. Yeah, so this thing is tempered. It does a pretty huge amount of damage. It hits really hard and really fast, just as like you'd expect from a Furious Rajang being tempered. It actually has increased damage over what a regular tempered Furious Rajang would have, and it has increased health over like the optional quest too. It's got something like 30,000, which is 5k more than the optional quest had. I'm going to be giving some sort of tutorials and tips on how to actually beat the fight and stuff like that at some other point in time, so keep an eye out for that if you want. But for now, I'm really just interested in talking about the quest rewards themselves, how good they are and whether or not they're worth farming. So you can see the reward screen for one of our completions. As you can see, there's a few notable items here. Obviously, there is the guaranteed Great Spiritvein gems. I have had multiple of these drop per quest, so there is a chance of rolling more than that. But yeah, it's similar to the Tempered Rune and Nergi quest in that it drops these guaranteed. You can see there's some sealed Feystones dotted around. Now, as far as I can tell, you are guaranteed at least one sealed Feystone. I have yet to get a single completion of this quest that didn't award me at least one sealed Feystone. I might be wrong, we don't have the data mine values yet, but at least as far as I can tell, you're guaranteed at least one sealed Feystone. Astral tickets, on the other hand, which is probably the most notable item here. This is the first time we've been able to get them legally in-game. They've been in the game files for a long time, but now we can actually get them legitimately. They drop rare 11 decos, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. I'll talk about it in just a second. But yeah, you can see that we get quite a few of these. They have a fairly high drop rate. However, they don't seem to be guaranteed. I've had quests award me as many as 4 or 5. You'd probably get even more with like the Kieran set bonus or the vouchers that you can use to increase your quest rewards. However, I've also had quests that have dropped me 0 of these. So there doesn't seem to be guaranteed. It just seems to be a fairly reasonably high chance. Other notable things, the quest rewards a ton of zenny, 210,000, so if you've been like augmenting and upgrading your armor with the new levels recently and you run out of money, this is a nice way to build that up. It does have a 100 MR gate though, so you won't be able to do it until you're MR 100, which is a little bit frustrating. But you know, what can you do? By now, I think a lot of us have already reached that threshold. Oh, and there are 5 carts as well, which is kind of nice. The quest is made to be, at least solo, it's very difficult to fail the quest if you have a sort of basic grasp of Furious Rajang's moves in a reasonable set. Of course, if you are carting 4 times or 5 with safeguard, you know, the issue isn't that you might have trouble completing the quest, although that's definitely a possibility. The real issue is that it's going to take like 20 minutes per run. So I will be talking about how to optimize this a little bit and kill it fairly quickly. But anyway, let's talk about the whether or not it's worth farming. So in my limited experience so far, you gain something in the region of an average of like maybe 1.6 or 7, so just under 2 sealed Feystones per run. That's about the same as you get from Tempered Zenogre. You get slightly more sealed Feystones from Tempered Zenogre, I believe. This is without the Kieran set bonus or vouchers, obviously. So yeah, in terms of pure sealed Feystone reward rates, I believe the Tempered Zenogre quest is slightly better. However, given the zenny that you get from this, given the fact that it's in the arena, so you don't have to deal with the Ancient Forest, and you don't have to deal with other monsters, given the fact that you get all of these Astral tickets and the Great Spiritvein gems and the zenny, I believe that this quest is much better than Tempered Zenogre. So if you are farming stuff, I would swap over to this quest while it lasts. Speaking of while it lasts, of course, there is only a single day left for this quest. Yeah, it was not around for long. Hopefully we'll get it back during like the Halloween fest or whatever fests are coming next. But yeah, this quest has not been around for long and it won't stick around for too long either. We only had it for a few days and they're making room for like other event quests coming up. But yeah, so the Astral Melding tickets themselves, they don't drop the rarest decos like Attack Plus, Expert Plus and stuff like that, but they do drop the vast majority of the good ones. So, you know, Crit Boost, Health Boost, Agitator Plus, Resentment Plus. The vast majority of really good decorations do drop from these Astral Melding tickets. You are going to be missing some of the top, you know, like Handicraft Plus won't drop from it, for example. So you are missing a few of the best ones, but generally Astral Melding tickets are really good things to farm. I don't know if anybody's interested in like a more detailed breakdown of exactly what Astral tickets. Whenever I do breakdowns of drop rates like that, they tend not to be very popular, which is fine. But if you guys want to see me sort of talk over exactly what Astral Melding tickets can and can't drop, give me like comment or something. Let me know. If I see some interest, I'll give it a shot. But yeah, that just about covers it. Get to this quest, do it as much as you can while stocks last, and then get ready for it to come back during whatever fest is coming up soon. And I guess in the meanwhile, prepare for the Tempered Kushala quest in the Velkhana Siege area. Anyway, I'm rambling now, so yeah, hopefully this was interesting. Hopefully it gave you an idea of whether or not it'd be worth farming for you. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. Take it easy. Bye-bye.